Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers with Green Acres Pest Control. What do you do when somebody tells you that you don't know what you're talking about and you're misinformed about heat treatments for bed bugs? Now, if you've watched my videos, you probably see I get that a lot. Just so you know, I'm in the bookstore and my daughter's playing with Thomas the Tank Engine trains. But I had some time, so I thought I'd sit here and do a video. Sorry about my hiatus. I've been away for a couple weeks now with all the holidays and everything. But I wanted to get this video out to you because I actually had this happen to me myself on an instance where I had a lady that actually called me and claimed that my videos were uninformative and they were misinformed videos. I didn't know what I was talking about. Now, I've been doing exterminating for 30 years, and which is a long time, you know, and just to give you an idea, when you go into a university, universities have done extensive study on heat treatments and bed bugs and the effect that it has on bed bugs, and they're very successful on bed bugs in a controlled environment. Now, they do controlled, but sometimes they do home treatments in order to give you a better understanding of how the heat works. On new construction, yeah, maybe it's fine. It works just fine because the houses are better sealed. They've yet had time to settle, and you have less cracks and crevices around the home. But the problem is if a house sits more than 5-10 years, the house settles and cracks form around the caulking and the drywall, and the bugs have a place to retreat to get inside the walls. Now, I'm going to link a couple of videos in the description down below, some that I did on heat treatments and how heat treatments are effective, how they are not effective, and why you don't want to do it, even though a lot of exterminators push it. A lot of exterminators, you know, require that you do it. If that's the case, call somebody else, because the truth is, even with the success rate of a heat treatment, they're not 100% effective. They don't work all the time. And after you've done, one, and you've paid several $1,000s to do it, then you get bit that next night, you'll understand why I don't stand behind them and why I don't do them myself. So, while universities claim that they do work, I'm in the field every day. I go behind heat treatments every day. I see failed heat treatments all the time. And maybe it's just every exterminator local to me can't do a heat treatment. But I've been behind a lot of failed heat treatments before. I went into a house the other day where the woman had a bed bag that was wrapped around the bed. Now, the exterminator required that she wrap the mattress and she wrapped the box spring with a bed bag, they're like these little nylon bags they wrap around the mattress, and they fit pretty snug, and then they zip up to keep the bed bugs in so they can't get out. And then they did a heat treatment. Now, the mattresses and the box springs were left inside the apartment, and they took a whole lot of stuff out, but they, threw it away and whatnot. And those mattresses were left in there with the heat machine. All right, the room was heated up to about 130 degrees, and it was kept that way for about a day, which is enough to kill bed bugs. But the inside of that box spring didn't get to 130 degrees. It didn't kill the bed bugs. As soon as a little tear formed in the bottom of that bed bag, the bed bugs came right on out and started biting her again. So if the heat can't penetrate a sheet that's wrapped around a bed, what makes you think a heat's going to penetrate a drywall, sheetrock wall? If it can't even get through a piece of cloth, a piece of fabric. So, like I said, I went right behind a heat treatment. I saw the what it had done or what it didn't do, what they claimed it would do, it didn't work at all. So the thing is, a chemical, boy, that would need a lot of racket. A chemical application is it's, in my opinion, it just always works. I've never had a problem with it not working, as long as my customer followed the directions. I'm pretty, make sure you can move your bed, empty your water beds, so I can get under the water bed. Don't deal with people that have bed bugs. If they have the flu, stay away from them. If they have bed bugs, stay away from them. You're going to bring bed bugs back in your house. As long as people follow my direction, I've been able to get rid of bed bugs every time. I've never had a problem where I couldn't get rid of them. They're not like cockroaches. They're actually pretty easy to get rid of. And even with cockroaches, if given enough time, I can get rid of those too. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to do this video and let you guys know that I haven't disappeared. I'm sorry I haven't been on here in a couple weeks or given you any new videos, but hopefully this will help. It'll inform you, and you guys can, like I said, be better informed in the new year when it comes to bed bug treatments. And just because the price is a third of the price of what everyone else is charging, don't think it won't work, because typically that's about the differences between a liquid application and a heat application. That's why these guys like to push heat applications, because they're getting 3 times the normal amount of money that you'd get from a liquid application. So keep that in mind when you're doing your shopping around and getting your prices and checking your prices. If a guy quotes you at a real cheap price, ask him if he's going to be doing a chemical treatment or a heat treatment. A lot of times the chemical treatment is a lot cheaper, and so you'll save a lot of money doing it that way. Y'all have a real great day. I appreciate it. Thanks.